Let's do the player ratings and rate these players out of 10. Let me know if you agree and let me know if you don't agree. Aaron Ramsdale, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. He made 5 saves today, and that last-minute save, fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic. Please put some respect on his name, man. He came from Sheffield United. He got relegated from Bournemouth as well. That should be ranked as one of the best signings in Premier League history, or one of the most surprising signings in Premier League history, because everyone was laughing at Arsenal for signing Ramsdale. Right now, I don't care about Alisson and Ederson, as I said, and Ederson. Let me not call him Ederson. Those guys make mistakes every single day. Lloris is not even in the conversation anymore. Ramsdale is on that list with De Gea and Alisson and Ederson. You cannot talk about Ederson, Alisson, and Lloris. Lloris, God, no. Ederson, Alisson, and De Gea without talking about Ramsdale. He makes the same exact saves every single day. Against Aston Villa, we won that game 4-2 because Ramsdale made a very good save when the game was 2-2 from Bailey. Today, that clean sheet was gone. That was supposed to be 4-1. He made a very good save in the last minute. In the first half, Everton should have scored before we even woke up. Ramsdale, once again, top of his game. His kicking is almost... Yes, he does give away the ball like once or twice with these long kicks, but it's almost like flawless every single time. Like his passes are very, very good. Today, he made 5 saves. He made 4 of them were inside his box. 4 saves were inside the box. Not like hopeful shots from outside the box. No. Ramsdale made 4 saves inside the box, like point-blank saves. That is a very good goalkeeper. His kicking as well, 80% in terms of kicking, is like having Xavi on the post. Like, he's absolutely fantastic with the passing as well. So Ramsdale, I'm going to give him a 9, extra point, bringing it to 9 because of the clean sheet. So fantastic for him. I think that is the highest rating I've given him this season. 9 out of 10 for Ramsdale. Zinky Winky, our Teletubby, man. Zinky Winky. Zinchenko, I'm going to give him a 9. What a performance once again. Like, is this guy a left back? There's no way this guy's a left back. He was on that pass, like we're about to go to halftime 0-0. That pass to Saka to open them up, they weren't even expecting that pass. Everyone was shocked. Even myself, I was looking at different areas where Zinchenko could pass the ball. And before I could even look on the right side, Saka had the ball in the net. Zinchenko, the mentality is going to bring to this team if you're going to win this league, Zinchenko is going to play a huge role. Jesus is going to play a huge role. Jorginho is going to play a huge role with their experience. They've won tournaments. They've won Euros, Premier League titles, all that. They know what to do. Zinchenko brings so much energy. Like, I really want Tierney to stay at Arsenal. Like, I don't want Tierney to leave the club. It's looking very likely because I can't see Zinchenko. They can't see Zinchenko's position going because of the way we play, our tactics and our strategy. He fits Mikel Arteta's game perfectly. I'd love to see Tierney learning that role, like as a inverted fullback and everything. If Tierney can learn that role, that would be great. But I can't see Tierney running around the pitch like Zinchenko does because of the injury issues as well. Like if Tierney runs like Zinchenko throughout the game, he's going to get injured. Zinchenko's stamina is crazy, and the way positioning, everything is absolutely crazy. I want Tierney to stay next season, but it's looking very unlikely. And also on top of that, remember, Zinchenko is an Arteta signing. Tierney is not an Arteta signing, so I'm a bit worried about Tierney remaining at Arsenal. But if Zinchenko is the one who's going to replace Tierney at Arsenal, I think I'll take that. I think I'll take that more than I would have taken Tavares replacing Tierney at Arsenal. Zinchenko is absolutely superb, man. Absolutely superb. And speaking of Tavares, he's doing very well. Balogun is doing very well. We are going to win the Champions League next season. When those players come back, Jesus Christ. Zinchenko, 9 out of 10 for today. Fantastic performance. He got the assist for Saka's goal. He got a clean sheet today. He made 1 clearance. He made 2 interceptions. He made 1 tackle as well. He won 3 out of his 5 ground duels, 87% in terms of passes. Fantastic, man. It's very good to have 4 defenders who can pass the ball and run. That is actually good. I remember very good. Lichtsteiner, Debussy, Mustafi. Oh, goodness. Guys, Mustafi. When I look at Saliba and Benoit and remember Mustafi, just, tears of joy. Like the difference. Mustafi has the ball at the back. We are all crapping ourselves because, anything can happen with Mustafi. With Bellerin, we are not sure if he's going to take the throw in correctly. Debussy, we don't know if someone is just going to run past him. Lichtsteiner, we don't know if he's going to catch a hamstring because he's 60 years of age. Like, all those players, like, bad memories, man. Like having these players in our team, fantastic. Zinchenko gets a 9 for today. I absolutely love him. Next up is the other fullback, Ben White. I'm not going to give him as high. He gave away the ball a lot of times, especially in the first 10 minutes. Now, Ben White is in my top 3 of best players at my favorite players at Arsenal, because I don't agree with people who say Ben White is not good, or if Ben White plays, we're going to lose. I don't agree with that. I feel like he does very well for us. Today, though, yes, he kept a clean sheet. He made a clearance. He made an interception as well. He won 2 out of his 3 ground duels, and 2 out of 2 aerial duels. But in terms of the giving away the ball, I don't like that. He gave away the ball 13 times today. But I think he did well in the second half, and he didn't get subbed off today, and he was part of the team that kept a clean sheet. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10, but I would understand if he gave him a 7. But I think the other defenders were better than him today, mostly because of the balls he was giving away in the first half. I don't like that. So 8 out of 10 for Ben White. In terms of defending, he did his thing. He won all of his aerial duels. He cleared the balls that he needed to do. And so 8 out of 10 him. Next up, I'm basically going to give all of them that. Gabriel is going to be an 8 as well. We kept a clean sheet. Usually it would be a 7, but an extra point for all of them for keeping a clean sheet for today. Gabriel is starting to look like the old Gabriel that we had at Arsenal last season. The Gabriel earlier this season, he was a bit shaky. He was giving away penalties, I think against Liverpool or something. There's a penalty he gave away. He was looking shaky. Even Leeds away from home, he almost gave away a penalty in the last minute for doing something stupid away at Leeds. But right now, he even gave away a goal to Mitrovic against Fulham. But the last 5 games, this is the Gabriel that we know. This is the Gabriel that we need. So I had someone say Arsenal cannot win the Premier League title without Gabriel. How I wish they can be proven wrong, man. I really wish they still don't rate Ben White and Gabriel. They still don't rate these guys. We are the only ones who rate these guys. So I'd be very happy to see him winning the league with us when people are underestimating him. What a performance once again. I mean, it's not that hard against Mope. Mope, I hope you get relegated. I really like this Mope guy. He really annoys me, like every time he plays against Arsenal, he's always so annoying playing against us. But Gabriel did his thing. He kept a clean sheet. I absolutely love how he goes into every single tackle. He doesn't allow anyone to bully him. 2 interceptions, 1 clearance. He's always a threat into opposition box as well. And he won 4 out of his 5 aerial duels as well. Fantastic. 87% in terms of accurate passes, brilliant. 8 out of 10 for him. I mean, he was better against Leicester the other day, Gabriel, but still a solid performance. Saliba, Gabriel was better than Saliba against Leicester, but today, nothing to complain about, really. Saliba gets an 8 out of 10 as well today. Absolutely fantastic to have defenders. They've played every single game. Saliba and Gabriel, every single game they've played. Very good to have consistent defenders who can run. Both of them can actually run. They can actually sprint. Remember Mustafi and Saka, they couldn't run to save their life. These 2 guys, they can run. Like, even if a ball is passed like in behind them, I'm confident Gabriel has the energy and the physique to get to that ball and clear it. Saliba can do the same as well. Mobile defenders who can move around. Things you love to see. 8 out of 10 for Saliba. He made 2 clearances today, 2 out of 3 aerial duels as well. 91% in terms of accurate passes. He had 109 touches of the ball. 4 out of 7 long balls completed. Fantastic, man. Defensively, yes, first half we gave them a couple of opportunities, but second half, basically they did not get anything until the 90th minute. Ramsdale 9, Zinchenko 9, Ben White 8, Saliba 8, Gabriel 8. Let me know if you agree with that, or do you think that is too high? Also, let me know who your man of the match was. Midfield, Jorginho. Jorginho only played 45 minutes, so what can we give him? For the time he was on the pitch, I mean, you know what? Since the time that Jorginho was on the pitch, we did consider a lot of opportunities. They got a lot of balls through the midfield. I'm going to give Jorginho a 6 out of 10. He only played 45 minutes, so 6 out of 10. I want to check his passing for today. 85% in terms of accurate passes. You expect exactly that from Jorginho. Who knew we'd be saying so many good things about Jorginho? Oh, thank goodness! Like it's actually working out for him. 2 clearances as well. So I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10 because he only played 45 minutes. If he got to the 60th minute, it would have been a 7 or something out of 10 for today. But I think that is fair enough for only playing 45 minutes. Granit Xhaka. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. There's always today there was a couple of moments of madness. The Xhaka could easily get a red card, like slapping Onana in the face or something like that. You know what they're looking for. They want you to get a red card. But in terms of performance, I don't think there's anything to complain about. Xhaka, what a revival from him. This guy needs a whole documentary, I might have to do that. He needs like a 1 hour documentary of just how much he revived himself at Arsenal. I still see comments about, yes, Arsenal can improve on Xhaka. You're right. I don't want Xhaka to be sold. I still want him in the team next season. No, it doesn't have to start. If you can get someone else who can start ahead of him, that is fine. But I want him in the team. Like, I don't want him to be sold or anything. I want him in the team. If he's going to be on the bench, that is great. I have no problem with that. But I don't want him to be sold. I want him in the team because he's absolutely revived himself. And just like those other guys, energy, leadership, all that. Odegaard is our captain, but Xhaka is basically our captain as well. He doesn't wear it, but he's basically our captain. Like, every time we score a goal, he's the one who's talking to the players. Every time we consider a goal, he's the one who's talking to the players. He's basically our captain who doesn't wear the armband. So 7 out of 10 for him today. Tackles, how many tackles did he make? 1 tackle, 3 out of 4 ground duels won, 89% passing accuracy. Fantastic, man. 7 out of 10. Odegaard, he scored, but I think the other players ahead of him were better. So I'm going to give Odegaard a 7 out of 10 for today. I'm very happy to see him scoring. Very, very happy to see him scoring back on the score sheet once again. And most of his goals have come away from home, Odegaard. So it's good to see him scoring at home. I think he also scored against Nottingham Forest at home. But most of his goals have come away from home. The question that was not... When I talked to Odegaard last week, the one that was not put in the interview, I asked him what is your goal target for this season? He said he's trying to get double figures. I don't know how many he has right now, but I think he can get 10 goals this season. We should be incredible because last season I remember us asking for more goals from players like Xhaka and Odegaard. This season he's added goals into his game and things you love to see, man. Absolutely love it. Sometimes he does give away the ball. I still don't feel like today and Leicester and Aston Villa were Odegaard's best. Obviously, he missed a very big chance against Aston Villa. Against Leicester, he wasn't at his best. And even today, Odegaard wasn't really at his best. Like, if Odegaard at his best is going to give you a 10 out of 10 performance, like he's going to rip that midfield apart. The number of chances he's going to create, fantastic. But Odegaard on a medium day like today, he can still get you a goal. He can still get you 2 key passes. He can still get you what else am I looking for? A 93% accuracy in terms of passing. So nothing to complain about with Odegaard, 7 out of 10. Would I start him against Bournemouth? No, I want him to rest for that game. I want to see Fabio Vieira starting in his position against Bournemouth. That is the game to have Fabio Vieira or Smith or whoever is going to start. That is the game. But mostly Fabio Vieira. I want to see Fabio Vieira starting against Bournemouth. We expect to create a lot of chances. Now, most of you would say don't start Xhaka because against Bournemouth at home, we're expecting to create a lot of chances. So some of you would say have both Fabio Vieira and Odegaard. But if that's the case, I would have both Fabio Vieira and Smith Rowe. I want Odegaard to rest for this one because, Odegaard and Xhaka can play every single game. We've seen that. Yes, they can play every single game. But if there's any time to rest a player, it's now. Because during the international break, they're not really rest because they're going to play for their countries every single game. Like Xhaka and Odegaard, they captain their country, so they're going to play every single 90 minutes. So if there's a time they're going to rest, it's now. So I want him to rest against Bournemouth and Fabio Vieira to start. 7 out of 10 for him today. That is the midfield. Jorginho 6, Xhaka 7, Odegaard 7. Forward players. Heroes, man. Like, every time I see these two guys, I just smile. How many of you guys just smile when you see these two guys? Like, even them smiling on that screen just makes me smile. Like, just seeing them smile, I just smile. These are 21-year-olds, and they've taken us to top of the table, Ozil couldn't take us top of the table. Aubameyang couldn't take us to the top of the table. Lacazette couldn't take us to the top of the table. Sanchez could not take us to the top of the table. Martinelli and Saka have taken us to the top of the table. And Saka, Saka pretty much saved Arsenal alongside Smith Rowe that December against Chelsea. We were absolutely terrible. And these two guys came, not Zinchenko. Zinchenko is great right now. These two guys came in that game and they saved Arsenal. That's why I'm never giving up on Smith Rowe. Because if Smith Rowe starts playing like he did last season, we are going to be absolutely unstoppable because he's very good as well. Like Smith Rowe on his day is very good. The injuries have messed him up a bit, but I'm hopeful he's going to come back. Let's talk about the Chile himself, the star boy himself, Bukayo Saka, my triple captain in FPL this week. He got a goal, he got an assist, and another super performance from him. Like, I've never seen, like, he rarely gives you anything low or below 6, 7 out of 10. Like, he never even gets to that point. Saka today, what a finish, man. You know, second half, I think second half he was a bit quiet, if I'm not wrong. There's a couple of times he was going through and Odegaard and Martinelli didn't give him the pass. But for today, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10, mostly because second half it drifted away. But after that goal and that assist in the first half, I actually wrote down 9 out of 10. In the second half, I mean, you can still see more from Saka. I mean, you didn't see the Saka who just takes on the left back relentlessly. We didn't see that today. Relentlessly, that's the word I want to say. We didn't see that today. But what a goal, man. Like, right before halftime as well. Like, you know, if you didn't score that goal, the game is different. If you're 0-0 at halftime, the game is totally different. But for Saka to have, that is his weaker foot as well. Bukayo Saka saving Arsenal, man. What a guy. Give him the contract right now. Give him the contract right now. 8 out of 10 for today. Goal plus an assist. I think he's almost double figures in terms of goals and assists this season. I think he's already gotten to 10 goals, right? Like, they're scoring so many goals, I'm losing count. But it's so good to see both of them scoring goals and firing throughout. So Saka, 8 out of 10. And what a pass for Martinelli as well. It was onside, and what a finish. So superb performance from Bukayo Saka. Absolutely love him. The other side, Martinelli. I think Martinelli was better than Saka today, slightly. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. He's obviously scored 2 goals as well. That helps. So Martinelli got 2 goals today. I want to check in terms of, let's see, 92% in terms of accurate passes. So he had 2 shots and he scored from both of them. Clinical. That is exactly what you want to see. He also came back and made a clearance, came back, made a tackle, came back, made an interception. Let me compare that with Bukayo Saka. I want to see how many times Saka also had a shot on target, obviously, that went in. He also had 2 key passes. Martinelli had 1 key pass. Didn't really do much defensively. Saka, Martinelli did more defensively. But I think Martinelli was slightly better than Saka today. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Martinelli was better today. But getting a second goal as well helps. So Martinelli gets a 9 out of 10. When he was dropped to the bench the other day, I think that revived him a lot. When he was dropped to the bench against Aston Villa, he came in, scored. Leicester scored, today scored. Now you can't drop him to the bench again. Now he's just going to start every single game because he's absolutely firing right now. I absolutely love him. 9 out of 10 for Martinelli. Trossard, I'm going to give him, he got an assist for who? He got an assist for Odegaard. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 for today. I think against Leicester he played better, but again, having that option of Trossard playing up front, we didn't even realize that you don't have a striker on the pitch. It's really good. So he got an assist. He also made 1 key pass, leading to the assist. He also won 4 out of the 9 ground duels that he got involved in. So fantastic once again. Trossard, obviously, he can do better than that. But today, 7 out of 10, he didn't really need to do everything. So that is great. 7 out of 10 for Trossard. So let me recap that in terms of starting lineup. Let me know which ones you agree with, which ones you don't. Ramsdale 9, Zinchenko 9, Ben White 8, Saliba 8, Gabriel 8, Xhaka 7, Odegaard 7, Jorginho 6 because he got subbed off at halftime. Odegaard 7, Saka 8, Martinelli 9. Hopefully that is fair enough. Who came on? Fabio Vieira came on. I actually think he did well. Could even have scored. So I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Smith Rowe the same as Fabio Vieira. I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10 as well. They were only on for like 15 minutes, both of them. Smith Rowe actually 10 minutes. Who else came on? I think Tierney came on, right? Tierney came on for Zinchenko. I'm just going to give him a 6 out of 10. He came on, right? He's the one who replaced Zinchenko, yes. 6 out of 10. Edin Nketiah actually came on and got an assist. So 7 is a bit too high. Or how many minutes did he play? He played 20 minutes. I mean, I'm going to give him a 6 as well, but a 6 heading to 6.5. Like, it's a higher 6 than the other one. So Or should I give? You know what? I'm feeling good. He got a good assist, and I think that is like his first assist this season. 7 out of 10 from Nketiah today. Fantastic impact from the bench. Like if Evan is firing like that, if you have that option of Nketiah coming from the bench and scoring and assisting, and Martinelli can come off on the bench and score as well. You can have Saka starting, or maybe even coming from the bench and scoring as well. It's very good to have those options. So that is the bench players. I hope I didn't forget anyone. No, I did. Thomas Partey was actually the first sub to come on. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Partey, solid, nothing to worry about. And Everton got a lot of opportunities in the first half. In the second half, when Partey is there, the defense is locked. When Thomas Partey is there, the defense is basically locked. You are going nowhere when this guy is here. 7 out of 10 for Partey today for those 45 minutes that he played. Manager. I'm also going to give him the same score. 9 out of 10 for Arteta for today. 4 goals, 4-0 win. Close the goal difference on Man City. Very big game to win. That is our game in hand. You mess it up, you're in big trouble. Man City only 2 points behind you. Nope. Don't mess around. Score those 4 goals. Job done. Revenge. They beat us a couple of weeks ago. His former team beat us a couple of weeks ago. Show them that this is Arsenal. We do not accept being beaten by Everton. Fantastic. A clean sheet as well. Genius. We needed a clean sheet. We absolutely needed a clean sheet, especially at home. We don't keep many clean sheets at home. On top of that, I think starting lineup, a few of us were expecting changes. Some of us were expecting maybe Nketiah to return to the starting lineup, maybe Tomias to start this one. Partey as well. Most of us expected Partey to start, but no, he's kept the same lineup, and I guess it worked. We won 4-0, and I think he made the subs. He brought in Fabio Vieira the 70th minute. I would have done the same. Smith Rowe got a chance as well. Nketiah got a chance as well. Fantastic. Everyone looks happy as well.